We were dispatched initially code 2, which is a non-emergency response, at I believe 8:30 p.m., give or take a couple seconds. And we were given very little information. I believe it said assist paramedics perhaps, but just said engine 17, code 2. I believe the only information that we had on our screen initially was code 2 for one with mouth injury, I believe.
Okay.
And then it was updated.
And then when you say updated, was it just then a code 3?
Affirmative.
Without any supplemental information as to why?
No, ma'am, I don't believe so.
Okay. So ultimately, was that when you talked to the law enforcement officer?
I made my way back toward the back of the store looking for a patient, or the call was confusing because we did not have a lot of information. So I did not have a patient description. I did not have anything else. And so I was essentially, yes, looking on the floor for someone. And at that point, though, the crowd that through which I'd walked was people were upset, and I was getting the sense from them that there was an injured person, and that's all. So I was looking for someone on the ground.
Okay. Did you find an injured person on the ground?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, to your question, the absence of those actions, the patient would have been pulseless and unresponsive, not breathing, and for all intents and purposes, dead.
Okay. And were you aware of the
Arrived at the state room at HCMC.
Did anyone ever find a pulse?
No, ma'am.
And when you first, just getting back to when you Captain Norton, did you ultimately report this incident, what you saw and what you observed, internally to the fire department?
Yes, ma'am.
And why was that?
Twofold. I was aware that a man had been killed in police custody, and I wanted to notify my supervisors, to notify the appropriate people above us in the city, both the fire department and whomever else. And then I also wanted to inform my deputy that there was an off-duty firefighter who was a witness of the scene.